At Animal Emergency Care, they understand that when your pet gets sick, it's scary. But you can always count on AEC and Boundary Bay Veterinary Specialty Hospital to be there, ready to help. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, including holidays.
Let's meet the KAFE Critter of the Week this week.
Laura Clark joins us from the Whatcom Humane Society with said critters. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning. Yes, it's Kritters today. We have two sisters, and they don't care what's going on with J-Lo and Ben.
They don't care even a little bit.
No, they don't. That's why animals are so much better than we are.
Yes, that's so true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, well, you're embracing the chaos right there.
Yes.
Now, who do you have with you there?
So we have two sister rabbits, two little lop rabbits. I have Hazel, and Patrice is holding DeeDee.
Are these babies, or are they just a small breed?
They're they're young teenagers, teenage sisters. They are a little bit underweight. They were surrendered this past weekend along with a whole mess of other animals from a family that was leaving the state. Dropped them all off on their way out of town. Thanks. And I've noticed that while they are in fairly good condition, I think that they need a little more protein in their diet.
Yeah.
So, but they are so lovely.
They really are.
The great thing about these two is they've been around kids, and so they don't mind being handled. A lot of times bunnies are like, no means no, I'm not into this. And these guys are like, pick me up, carry me around. It's all good. They love one another. They love people. They're very interactive. They're so soft.
Super soft.
Patrice was saying she needed to take a nap. It was like an emotional support
Well, I've been
thing.
holding this little gal for a few minutes now, and you just kind of get into like this cadence of petting the bunny, and then all of a sudden your problems start to go away, and then you start to think about how nice life is.
Emotional support bunnies.
Yes, it's so
That's
and it's so
awesome.
soft. Mine is all black. Is there any other color on this little
No,
gal?
all black, and mine is sort of a caramel colored brown, and it's the ears for bunnies.
Yeah.
I love to just pet their little ears, and it's very soothing.
It is.
So if you are looking for two bunnies, because these girls need to go together, and you can make the time and the energy and the commitment to them, you got to hop on down to the Whatcom Humane Society and meet them. Great thing about adopting a rabbit from the Whatcom Humane Society is they are spayed or neutered before they go home, and microchipped, which is a permanent form of ID.
So no little bunnies are going to happen from this little
Well,
situation.
They're just bunnies. What could happen?
Right? I mean, don't they turn into like a whole bunch of them?
Very quickly.
There you go. So do you keep them in separate cages, or are they just thumping, banging, and whanging and hello? How does this work?
Alan, these two are females, so
Right.
they're both girls, so that would be a little
how
more
does
difficult.
that work?
So
And they're both
difficult,
fixed,
Alan.
So it's all
Gotcha.
good.
Right.
They're
See,
spayed
again.
and neutered if they were,
Gotcha. Well, it's always important to ask the important questions.
Absolutely.
There's got to be somebody out in the audience that doesn't know.
Sure.
And sometimes someone on the show doesn't know how this
Exactly.
all works.
It's all about
Sure.
education.
Absolutely. And that's why I shop. I don't shop, and I drop. What do I do again?
You adopt, you don't shop.
That's exactly what I do. 'Cause
You've
I was gonna
said that
say
forever.
I was going to say stop, drop, and roll, but that's a whole different thing,
Well,
too.
you do that too.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, if your bunny is on fire.
Yes.
wow.
All right.
Otherwise, you come on down to the Whatcom Humane Society and meet these rabbits. If there's a fire while you're there, you stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you adopt, don't shop.
Right.
That's
But
right.
it's a safe place to go, though, just in general.
Right.
I mean, there's no specific hazards there. Or
You know,
anything.
we do fire drills at the Whatcom Humane
Me
Society.
too,
We
yeah.
practice.
Good.
So we're ready.
What you need to do is stop, hop, adopt.
Oh, I love Patrice.
Hey.
On fire.
Wow. Can we just give her some
Nice.
bonus points
Right?
here on the
Thank
show
you.
right
Thank
there?
you very much.
3 for that one.
Laura, can I ask? So a couple weeks ago, we had talked about outside of the thrift store, the Whatcom Humane Society thrift store, the flower pots had been stolen.
They were borrowed, yes.
They were, okay, I see they've made a return.
They were returned. They were returned to our
Wow.
Division Street shelter.
So
Anonymously?
they made their way from.
Yes.
Okay.
And they have been reunited with their home at the thrift shop. So
Did they come back in good condition?
They were a little thirsty, but otherwise they were no worse for wear. So thank you to the community for getting our flowers returned.
That's amazing.
I also noticed that your dog kennels are full. You have a lot of dogs right now?
We had 74 dogs at the start of the day yesterday with 0 kennels available, and there were 3 dogs in our receiving kennels, and we were using our vet click vet clinic kennels as overflow, and they will not stop coming. It's a real tough time right now to be a homeless dog.
The good news in all of that is if you're looking for a dog, there's a lot of selection, right?
Big and small.
Many to choose from.
Big and small, we got them all.
Okay, very good. Whatcom Humane Society, if you're looking for any kind of critter, they got plenty of them. Laura Clark, thank you so much.
Have a great week.
KAFE Kritters is brought to us by Animal Emergency Care and Boundary Bay Veterinary Hospital. When your pet gets sick or has an emergency, it's scary. Finding help doesn't have to be. Always open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, including holidays, on Meridian in Bellingham and online at animalemergencycare.net.
Want more information on how to adopt a critter? It's whatcomhumane.org.